retail traders. This is the sneaky snake trading strategy, and this is my second take on this video. My first one kind of flubbed up. Sneaky snake, where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. Well, yesterday the Biden administration, U.S. is poised to ease restrictions on marijuana in historical shift, but it will remain controlled substance, which means, you know, the criminal aspect of it might be a little bit less harmful for you. It can be a big catalyst to make this sector run some, and then it could open some doors to a lot of other opportunities. So we're going to go ahead and go through a watch list that I have right here of my favorite cannabis tickers, and we'll start off with IMCC. CURLF's up here too. I like CURLF. God, look at CURLF yesterday. CURLF, they all had a good run. This one hit the 200. We're so way undersold. Then that big gap up yesterday. So I'm gonna kind of illustrate on how to trade these, and then you can go through your own tickers of the way I would do it on a breakout, sector breakout like this, especially if you kind of have a little bit of bullishness behind it. So let's just use CURLF for a good example. So I pull it up to the 1 day, 1 minute time frame, or let's pull it up to the 2 day, 5 minute time frame. And we started this breakout just the other day. So I'm going to take my Fibonacci setup, which is right here, Fibonacci retracement, and I'm going to go to the top, or go to the very bottom down here, and I'm going to run it all the way up to the top, and that's going to give me my pullbacks that I need to take this trade on. So if we do not, this is a pattern, so if we do not break the double top, we could easily pull back. Now I always say look for the first trend, which is right here. And the other double top is right here that it had to break off that bodies of them candles. So if, as long as we stay above 620, we're bullish. We drop down into this ascending triangle and still be bullish. But once we hit the 38%, that's probably your solid support to hold. Then each one of these will represent a support. A lot of these stocks that break out, I'm not talking about this sector right now because this catalyst can make stocks run more. But when you get an initial breakout on a stock, many times I'll wait for that 50% pullback. Then I'll see if it respects that and then take the trade. But the news has to be noteworthy. And in this case, it's very noteworthy. So, and it's also a sector that is kind of iffy, if you know what I mean. A little iffy. But still, yeah, everything else is all overbought. So this could be a good spot for people to play in and have some fun while the other sectors start to run down a little bit. So again, set your Fibonacci setup from the beginning of the breakout to the top, and then remember that 38, 50, and 68% pullback, or 62% pullback, and try to play within that channel. Meantime, looking for patterns and things of places of support. And I think that'll be a great catalyst for you to create a watch list. Now I've left this watch list up here long enough to where you could copy some of these down and create you a watch list, or create you one on your own. But the watch list is so easy to get to, it's so easy to manage, and then you're able to take trades. You know, you might find one in here that's red tomorrow that you really like, that you're going to have an automatic bounce up to the upside. So I wish everybody a great day in this sector. About the only good thing Biden has done is push this legislation through a little bit more. Don't forget that it's just not Democrats that smoke weed. So right now you got a bunch of bribery going on with student loans. I just heard the Art Institute is getting a major break. All the students there are going to get a free ride. Who would go to college for a frickin' art degree? Unless it was in business, like I did. Okay, well that's it. And then then we got to pay it for their stupidity. I was a picture framer for 18 years. I've seen a lot of nuts. Then I've seen a lot of good people come in. So we'll have a great day, everybody. This is the Sneaky Snake trading strategy, where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being a now. And you know what? I'd have been a perfect citizen for New York City. I'd have been a Golden Glove. I'd have cleaned up the Bronx. Y'all have a good day.